there are five main steps to being a designer, in my opinion, and they all revolve around the idea of vision. The first is the designers have to envision what is possible. We have an existing situation which may or may not be working perfectly, but our role is to envision what is potentially good, what is potentially beneficial, both to people and to the environment in that existing situation. So vision in envisioning is the first step. Second step, which is a different kind of vision, throwing vision into the future, is projecting how and when and where change will occur. So getting to understand the landscape well enough to be able to understand when ecological change, social change, other kinds of changes are going to affect that landscape, what the nature of those changes is going to be, and what the outcomes are going to look like. So we've looked at the potential of the landscape, we've considered how it might change, and then the third step is to figure out whether those changes are going to be good things or bad things. And again, most of what we do, our initial point of reference is what we see with our eyes. Polluted water becomes most obvious to us when we see the scum on the top. We can't see through it because of the turbidity, or there are dead fish floating on top. So the vision is really critical to that evaluation of the landscape. The fourth piece is that we've got a vision in mind of what the future is going to be, but we have to share that with other people. We have to get other people on board with our same vision. So illustrating the outcome of change is a key part of what we do. Our students, we tend to focus a lot on helping them illustrate the future in ways that a broad spectrum of people can understand. So that is, the scientists can understand things not just in scientific language, but also in from the point of view of a recreationist, from the point of view of a young family sort of introducing their children to this surroundings. The social scientists can see it from the point of view of a scientist. There's enough visual information to tell them how the scientific systems in the landscape are working, and basically bringing everybody to a common kind of language, a common understanding. And then the fifth part of my version of vision is the necessity to monitor what happens as a result of the changes we make on the landscape. So the monitoring is the business of being able to see clearly what has happened and to be able to evaluate it against what was promised in order to evaluate whether we've actually met the conditions that we promised to people when we started on a project. So those five things become the kind of the major thread of what I do in my education.